Hi, everybody. My name is Lee McQueen, and I am a candidate for the Arkansas's 4th District House seat. I'm running as an independent who leans progressive, basically a Bernie Sanders type independent campaign for the United States House. And that the spirit of independence and progressiveness that he brought in 2016 and in 2017 and hopefully 2018, I hope to do the same, similar down ballot too. And that two of my heroines that I am patterning myself after. One is Congresswoman Shirley Chisholm, the first Black woman to enter the United States House of Representatives, and that she was a progressive, and that her Democratic Party leadership is somewhat where progressives are today. And so I look to the past, specifically at her type of legislating style, the topics that she covered. Barbara Jordan, Congresswoman Barbara Jordan, that she was also in the United States House of Representatives, just across the border in Texas, and that she worked on many issues too. For instance, economic justice for working people. Her and Shirley Chisholm did. And so, very much I'm looking to the heroes out there fighting for working people to decide or guide my own legislating style. But until I get there, I'm going to talk about my campaign and my biography. And so that this is what this is about. It's my biography, letting people know a little bit more about myself. Some of you have already been to my website, the McQueen for Congress website, and there's content being added of my issues and the platform that I'm running on, and the donations page where I'm very specifically looking for $23 individual donations, not taking corporate money, certainly not taking corporate influence, that I'm definitely running a progressive campaign for the people of District 4, studying the issues, meeting lots of people, doing a lot of research, getting a lot of listening done, and getting some understanding of what's going on and what the priorities are. And so my family has lived in the Arkansas region for over 100 years, and that some are in the Little Rock region, some are in the Texarkana region, but definitely there's been a presence, and that there's a history of civic service with my family, that we have many people who have gone on for to enter the military and to serve the country that way. And then lots of teachers, nurses, ministers, and pastors, people who have committed themselves to helping others in the community. I myself have been a librarian and a substitute teacher, but also a writer. And so I'm very much concerned with education and literacy, of course, and then access to information. But also at the top of my list is healthcare for everyone, and that we can afford to provide healthcare for everyone, and that many people are now starting to realize that that is a true statement, that despite what they've been hearing from the current congressman, that we actually can and should provide health care to everyone instead of systematically attempting to take away health care from everyone. And so I'm in the race for specific reasons, to protect education funding, healthcare, of course, maintaining a clean environment, and responsible use of Arkansas's natural resources, which we have many. And that this is an area of the country where there's a lot of sports and fishing, sporting, fishing, hunting happening, and that there it's very fertile, that there's lots of agriculture, there's our forests, there's our streams, but most of all, we have abundant sunshine. And there's a lot of solar energy going on here in the summertime. You can feel it radiating, and it's going untapped, and it's all around us. And I would really like to see Arkansas move forward and on that future Arkansas focused on making the best use of abundant resources and protecting the ones that we have. And so that's why my campaign slogans are very future focused. Future Arkansas, a future Arkansas for all. Let's run for Congress, of course, because it's campaign's not about me, that it's actually about the issues that I'm supporting on my platform, and that those are listed out at the website, the platform, the issues, the stances, and that there's specific legislation that's in the United States House now that may or may not pass. But in case it is reintroduced for the 116th session, I'm listed out which legislation I'm looking very closely at, and that I intend to support. Also, let's see, if I move down, I'm very much into gardening and greenhouses and orchard work. And so all of that works really well for the region in Arkansas that I'm in, that again, very fertile, lots of sun, that the state flower is the apple blossom, and the tree is the pine tree, and the mockingbird is the bird. And so, best of all, the diamonds are our gem. And so we have a lot going on down here. But anyway, from now until November 2018, I'm gonna hopefully direct people to either look at my Mcqueen'S channel to see more about me, my stances on certain issues, or my writing, or you can look at this McQueen for Congress website and this channel that I started specifically for McQueen for Congress. That it's very specific for the next year. I'm going to be explaining my intentions. More about me, that I've written fiction and nonfiction, and that I've done work for hire for others, some of it confidential. But a lot of my work is actually out there for contemplation. I've done everything from encyclopedia entries to public affairs and political essays, so lots of things. And that I have a BA in political science from Xavier University of Louisiana, and that I have a MLS from State University of New York, and that's for library science. And so political science and library science, which means I do a lot of research and that I actually enjoy it. Best of all, I attended the LBJ School for Public Affairs. I did an internship there too, and that I cross paths with Barbara Jordan every once in a while. It's very monumental moments like that had a lot of influence in my life. And the economist James Galbraith as well. And so lots of political theory, economic theory from the LBJ School of Public Affairs that had a profound effect on my own outlook. And that a lot of that manifests itself in the webcasts, where I talk about different issues like renewable energy, transportation, public works, elected officials, things like this, issues like that. And that overall, my involvement in the political arena did come when I volunteered for Jesse Jackson's second presidential campaign. He was the progressive in that race, and that I supported that and I volunteered. And it was very educational and exciting to see that up close. And on summer breaks from college, I did community organizing, working with different programs. For instance, the WIC program that Shirley Chisholm actually had a hand in starting during her congressional career. She started the Women's, Infants, and Children program. And then also working with community development, clean streets, things like that, that kind of organizing. Let's see, I think that covers quite a bit. I've door knocked and canvassed for ballot measures, talked to many people, learned many things, and that there really is no substitute for canvassing, for door-to-door interaction. And I'm definitely looking forward to doing more of that for my own campaign, besides the campaigns of others. That I learned so many things that I don't even ask the question. I just get told answers, and that's part of listening to the people in District 4, what they expect or what they need from their community congressional representative, what they're looking for. And so that's my biography. That's more about me. And I can leave links to various ways to find out more. That my McQueen Press YouTube channel, I'll link that, and I'll link the McQueen for Congress website, and other things that might be helpful for people to know more about who I am, what I stand for, what my goals are, and what I feel is inclusive type of platform for District 4, what people have told me that they want, and even some things that people feel that they really can't have or don't deserve. And that I'm here to say that that's not true, that you deserve a good life, and that we all do, and that I will do my very best to see that that happens for District 4. And so I say, let's run for Congress.